cut this elbow joint as well. I'm going to cut all of these joints. I hate taking props completely apart. It just seems so counterproductive. Maybe the best way is just to pull the arms completely off, get this thing working the right way, and then go back and figure out what to do with them. Oh, okay then. You need some tweaking. Hey there, welcome to another episode of Montclair's Lair. As you can tell, I'm not in my basement. I'm actually in my office recording the intro to this nightmare of a project that this electrocution prop has become. I don't have it done. I've been working on it when I've had the time, which has not been a lot this last week. But I've got a lot of video footage of me struggling to get this thing to work properly. I don't know what is going on with this shiatsu motor, but it is not cooperating at all. It's just not having it. It just does not want to do anything that I want it to do. Suffice it to say, the next few vlog entries should be comical. A couple of good laughs for you at my expense, and for me an exercise in frustration. So I'm going to keep the episode short because I've got a lot of footage and it'll take me forever to edit all this stuff up into one video. So sit back, enjoy the show, and I'll be back to talk to you at the end of this mess. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut this elbow joint as well. I'm going to cut all of these joints. I have attached this to the base here using a couple of screws, but I believe there's a little retaining clip at the top of this that's come off on this one, and I don't know where that is, so I don't know what we have to do about that, but we'll see. Might have fallen inside the machine. That would be nice. It actually did. So that works out for us. Let's get all this off. Had these couple of springs left over from the previous way that I had this set up, and I kept them on here because it helped relieve some of the weight off of the motor, which helped it not to bind up as much, probably help it move a little bit better. I hate taking props completely apart. It just seems so counterproductive. If only it would come off there, but I know that's glued on, on there super tight, right from the corner, the 90 degree. Let's give that a shot before I take everything apart and cut new PVC. Maybe the best way is just to pull the arms completely off, get this thing working the right way, and then go back and figure out what to do with them. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get this off of here. And now there's so little weight that the springs are pulling up too much. I'm almost tempted to just go right through this right now and just bolt it down. He does need to have those arms on to keep him from spinning around in circles. That's the whole point of it. Oh, okay then. All right then. You need some tweaking. That's gonna pull that whole damn thing off of there, and that clip came off again too. Damn it! Didn't have so much trouble with the other ones. I'm gonna keep trying different things here until I get this where I want it. I repositioned the shaft to be mostly center here using this fan that's attached to the front of the motor. If that is all the way back, I should be good with cementing this down right here. I was thinking about putting a piece of board underneath it and then somehow clamping that board to the wood, or maybe going off to the sides and drilling it into the wood. Maybe I should do that. That might work out so that he's sitting on something hard, like maybe this big thick chunk of wood here. If I cut this, then I can screw that thing right down to this, and then
on the sides of this chair because there are no padding, or I can just go right through the padding and stop screwing around because I'm never going to use the chair for anything else. So who cares? Let's go right through the chair. Why make it more difficult than it has to be? Inside the cap here are a bunch of Christmas lights that flash, and I've got them all taped down. Not my best work. Not my worst. Gives a good effect. I think I'm going to go ahead and just bolt this thing, or screw this thing down to the bottom. Oh, this ain't going to work either. How much padding's in this thing? I cannot get my hand in there without lifting this damn thing up. I know that's going to be a problem. I don't think we're getting anywhere close to anything that can even be called wood. I know there's wood under there. I don't think I have any screws any longer than that. Oh, I use deck screws. That's my only other option. Of course, these don't use regular bits. They use Torx. What in the f***? What? I just changed this out. What the hell? Oh, that's wood. So the prop is a little too forward in the chair with it screwed in there. I got too much of a gap in the back here. So I'm going to need to move that back a little bit more, I think. It's kind of tough to figure out without being able to see the full range of the animation. But if that's the far back position, then he should be all the way back. I think that's what I'm seeing here. Well, let's see what happens when I screw this down in the back. Is that going to put him back more? That might do it. Let's put one in the back and find out what happens. It'd be a lot easier without this prop on there. I sure as shit don't want to take it off again. Oh, these are tough to get to on this one. Yay, good times. This thing. One thing, it's something else around here. So getting to these screw spots in the back is really impossible. Do we even hit wood? I don't think so. Jeez, how deep is the padding on this? I don't even know what I'm screwed into, but I'm pretty sure it's just the padding. But you know what? It seems pretty rigid, so it's good enough for me. This thing's not going anywhere. I'll leave it loose for now. Yeah, he's still too far forward. Damn it. Let's see what we get. It's not bad, but it's not exactly what I want. It needs to be back in the chair more. I think that's a result of the angle I have here, and that not getting screwed down into the wood all the way in the back to prop him up. I think that's part of the problem. So we'll address that. There's the reset I was talking about. I think I might have gone down into the shaft. This one's being very problematic for me. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong here. I haven't had this trouble on any of the other shots or motors. I think it's just the weight of this thing. So I think what I'm going to do here is go with a small piece of PVC on this just the way I want it. Yeah, I screwed in all the way in there. I'm gonna get a little piece on there with a coupler and then connect that to the coupler. If you recall from the last video, I was talking about this being the piece that used to move them up and down. I'm gonna actually salvage some of the stuff off of here. There's a coupler. Use this to create a little piece that'll make it easier for me to manage all of this stuff. Assuming I can get this thing out of here. There it is. So I'm going to put this on there and get it just right. Then I can mount the other piece to the coupler here. That'll make things a little easier on me.
Alright, so as you can tell, things just not going properly. I think the prop is just too heavy. Well, I know it is at this point because I'm past what you've seen. I've got more footage past that, but I'm not going to sit here and make a 20-minute vlog of me struggling to get this thing working. So I'm going to cherry pick what's left of the video footage and keep pushing on with the prop because I don't have it done yet still. But I am hopeful that my latest engineering ideas will make this thing do something that won't smack me in the head every time it goes off. What a mess. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe, and you'll get notifications when I put out future videos, which should be pretty regularly right now because I got a lot of footage to put together, but I'm not doing it tonight. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.